This bitch and her fucking dumbass fucking small dick fucking friends were like, you have a small brain. And I was like, wait.
Huh?
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. Don't know.
You got me fucking swinging.
It's time for the Garage Boozing Podcast.
What's up, nerds? Holy shit, I've missed saying that. But yeah, welcome to Season 2 of the Garage Boozing Podcast. I'm your host, the man with absolutely no plan, the Chase with the face for radio, Chase Shurga. And yes, that's right, I said Season 2. You guys are probably wondering, where have I been? What have I been doing? Well, if you don't follow me on social media, well, now you should. Follow me and the podcast at Garage Boozing, myself at Chase Shurga, on all your favorite social media platforms. But yeah, anyway, so where have I been? What have I been doing? Where's the host with the most? I cannot believe I just said that. Ignore that. But anyway, what have I been doing? So I decided to take the last month of last year off, December of 2021. I was like, you know what? Let's just take the holiday season, have some fun with my friends, my family. I got a full-time job, wanted to focus on that for a little bit, take a little break from the Every Week podcast here, and yeah, just prepare for Season 2. And you're probably wondering, yeah, Season 2, what does that mean? I don't really know. All I know is I took a break and then I came back. So like I know a lot of like TV shows and stuff, like what they do is if they're gone for a hiatus, they just have another season. So yeah, welcome to Season 2. I was like, you know what? Season 2 needs some slight changes. We need a little bit of a wha-bam, some shebang. So, new intro, as you can tell. That was a new intro. I kind of like that. The intro hits, and then you got some faint music playing in the background. Some intro music still playing. Kind of cool. So we're going to roll with it. And as you can see behind me, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're listening, you're just going to hear me describe here for a second, but the backdrop is totally different. In my time away, I completely redid. Did you? Can I talk? So yeah, let's try that again. In my time away, I redid my entire garage. And by I redid my entire garage, I mean I paid to get it done. But anyway, my complete total garage is all redone. You can't see the whole thing except the garage studio part here. But new backdrop. You can see I added the podcast sound foam. I got an LED light right there that is not lit up, but it's got the logo on it. I don't know why, but when I light it up, there's a huge glare on the camera. I'll do it right now. Ready? Oh, actually, that doesn't look too bad. I think, anyway. I don't know. I'm staring into the little preview thing on the camera, so once I play this back later, probably it's going to look terrible. But anyway, so for now, we're going to keep it off until I figure out how to have it not be all glary and stuff. Unless it looks great and I just figured it out, call me Einstein. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to go for a little bit more of a professional look here. This looks a hell of a lot better than like the shitty drywall I had behind me before. So yeah, we're going to roll with it. I'm excited. Season 2, 2022. See that? I could make a rhyme anytime. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Season 2, 2022. Oh, I guess it doesn't rhyme because it's the same word. Does that rhyme? Can you rhyme with the same word? That's a legitimate question that I don't know the answer to. Can you? Feel free to let me know. But yeah, anyway, Season 2, we're ready to rock here every single week in the Garage Boozing Podcast. You fucking nerds. So with the return of the podcast, Season 2 premiere, Episode 1, I thought it was only fair to have an episode with absolutely no commercials, no ads, just boozing and talking nonsense in the garage. You know how we do. With our two special guests this week, we have the return of Brittany Noonan and Alysha Murphy. Both of them have been on here before, and if you know them, they are both absolute savages, and they do not hold back on this episode, and I know you're going to love it. So without further ado, folks, you know what time it is. It's time to sit back. Relax, kick your feet up, crack open a cold one, and if you're really feeling fruity, take a shot. Why not? Because this week's episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast starts now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast. Today I am joined by two very special guests. To my left, we have Brittany, and to my right, we have Alysha. And it's reversed if you're watching on YouTube, but yeah, you get that. Anyway, yeah, it's been a minute since we've been here in the garage doing a podcast. Actually, it's been since November of last year. Took a little hiatus. So welcome to Season 2. And my two first guests for Season 2. Guys, welcome back to the show, both of you. I think is it your second time?
Second.
And it's your third. Wow, you're the girl that's been on here the most. I love that.
Oh, fantastic.
Cheers to that.
We don't have a lot of girls here on the podcast, so I was like, why not start off season 2 with a bang? 2022, you know?
Yikes.
But, where do I want to start here? As you can see, too, we have a different setup. It's not complete, though, because I have a big sign I tried to hang, but I didn't get screws long enough.
And what?
And Brittany was right by telling me that the screws were not long enough, but I thought they were going to work, and they didn't work. But, yeah, so. Anyway. First, we're going to start here with story time, because I was going to tell you guys the story earlier when I told you, or when I saw you. I can't fucking talk right now. Holy shit.
Why?
But because I've had 17,000 natty fucking daddies.
Covered in dog hair.
Covered in dog hair. That's what happens when you have 3 dogs. But, yeah, so I had a little dilemma last night. I broke my phone, smashed it, shattered it, to the point where I like, turned it on, and, like, half the screen was on, and I couldn't work. Like, it wouldn't work at all. Wouldn't even connect to my watch, and I was like, I kept locking myself out of my passcode because I couldn't put it in. Anyway, so yeah, so I was about 10 o'clock last night, and I got a new phone today at 2. What's the hours there? Math. What's 24 minus 8? 16. 16 hours without a phone. Was that right?
I don't know. I don't
10
do math.
p.m. last night to 2 o'clock today.
Yeah, 16 hours.
So 10 to 10 is 12. Yeah, 16 hours.
Wow, math. All right, anyway, so yeah. And I had to go to 3 different cell phone stores because they were all sold out of the phone I wanted. Broke my phone, of course. I got to get the biggest fucking best thing out there now. But you guys are probably wondering, how did I break my phone, right? You asked me this earlier, and you're like, oh, let's save it for the podcast. So both of you know me pretty well. When I get drunk,
How many drinks? Chase?
a lot.
Chaz?
Drinks or beer?
Oh,
Or
I wasn't
Chaz.
Chuz. I didn't black out, but I had beer muscle, so I was Chaz.
You were Chaz.
Yeah, I have 2 drunk stages. Chaz is my drunk, Chuz is my blackout, danger drunk. But yeah,
Bad.
so I'd say I was Chaz on steroids. So I was just like a wild child. I was having a good time. So long story short, one of my friends was like, I dropped my phone on accident. I'm like, yeah, see, it never breaks. He's like, you won't throw it. I go, dude, it's not going to break. He goes, throw it. I go, okay. So I fucking huck it across the bar, right? Obviously, clear path, wasn't going to hit anybody. Shattered. Want to see my phone?
Yep.
I put it in my pocket just for this occasion. That's the front. And look at the back. Chunks missing.
You did good.
It like skipped a couple times, but I couldn't believe it. It's never broke before.
So did it shatter? It shattered underneath.
Oh yeah, the screen's ruined. I try to turn it on and like only half the screen works, and it's terrible. Lost all my pictures and stuff because I never backed anything up. I know.
Where did all these pieces go?
They fell out at the T-Mobile store today when I got a new phone, and the guy went to take my SIM card out. He took the case off, and all the glass chunks fell.
Wait, so you had to get a whole new carrier too?
No, I had T-Mobile before.
Oh.
So then I went from that to this. And this was the only fucking...
Color?
Yeah, the only color they had, this girly blue. But I was like, honestly, I just want the bigger phone, so I don't care. I'll put a case on it. And then what do? I put a clear case on it so you can still see the blue. Whatever.
Same case.
What is this? I don't understand.
Well, the new iPhones, that's called a MagSafe charger. So it's like a magnetic wireless charger.
Oh, that's why. I saw a case, like a $50 case there that had one of those.
Yeah, they're expensive.
And I was like, babe, that ruins the whole case. What the fuck is that?
I know. It doesn't look good. But, I mean, it's cool because I have a MagSafe charger. But anyway, so back to what I was saying. Both of you guys know me very well, and when I'm drunk and someone says, hey, Chase, do this, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably going to do that.
I'd say 10 times out of 10. I don't think there's ever a time you say no.
Yeah, like when I destroyed my TV. I was getting a new TV anyway. I had an air conditioner fall out of my window once, so what I do, bring it into the garage and just smash it.
Smashed it. I was here for that, too.
I was going to say you were here for that.
I was here for that, too. Holy
I beat the
shit
shit out of that thing. I picked it up and I just smashed it.
Fucking
You get beer muscles.
I know, but not to people, just to objects.
It's disgusting.
I know.
Inanimate objects.
I'll just beat up things that can't do anything back to me.
Because you know you'll get your ass.
Oh my God, I would get my ass
and
beat.
into you.
Yeah, I'm never really aggressive when it comes to people, just things. I like to break things. I think it's cool to watch things break.
We should go to a rage room.
I was just going to say that. I'm not even kidding. You took the words right out of my mouth.
So much fun. I would love that.
Have you ever been to one?
Nope, but I would love to go.
It'd be perfect for me, especially if I'm drunk when I go, because I love to break things when I'm drunk.
Yeah, but that also might not be safe.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say, hey, dude, I'm drunk.
Well,
But you
Chase,
should-
you can tell.
Okay,
You
so
don't hide it well.
I'll get a little buzz on.
I
How
don't
about
think
that?
we should let you get too drunk.
Just a buzz.
Yeah, sure.
Just like 6 Natty Daddies.
No.
No, that's too many.
Ooh, that's like, no.
No, yeah, that's a lot. Natty Daddies are too much. 1 or 2 Natural Lights would be okay. My favorite beer. She had the audacity to ask me what a Natural Light is. How do you not know what a Natural Light is?
I didn't know if you meant natural like seltzer.
Those are good. Have you had those?
I just remember when you had them here.
Oh, you just wanted a seltzer. And now she's drinking Miller Lite depressingly.
No, it's good. It's not bad.
Ugh.
Still in your first one, probably 3/4 of the way full.
She's like half.
Cheers.
Love it. Cheers. But yeah, destructive chase. That's me. I don't know why I get like that.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's weed, by the way. She's smoking weed in the garage. Brittany, why are you smoking weed right now?
Because I love weed.
She loves weed.
I love the weeds.
Big weed girl. What are you? You're a big weed girl too? She nods.
Love the
Doesn't mean-
weeds.
See, so
More than the drinking.
I would rather
Really?
be high.
Yeah, much rather.
but see, I've never really been high, so
No
like,
hangover.
no hangover. But
No
don't you get?
puking.
They say you get really hungry.
Not really. I don't. I think
Depends.
that's a
You guys don't
lie.
get the munchies?
Sometimes. I like to clean when I'm
It's all
high.
a mindset.
Really? I thought people get really lazy when they're high.
Just depends.
There's different strains.
Yeah.
There's like tired, energy.
But it
like,
also depends
chill.
on like what kind of person you are. Like, you know what I mean? Like me smoking pot that just like calms me down, like
don't
recenters
wanna
me.
Scream.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking kill someone. So like then I can do my activities.
So you're a busy high. Was it busy? Active high?
Yeah,
Yeah.
active high.
Both of you are?
I mean, sometimes I get like veg high, but not.
Oh, weed's high. Weed's high. Weed's legal in New York now too,
It's
right?
legal in New York.
But we don't have those.
We don't have
No dispensaries
yet.
yeah.
Love the dispensaries.
How long have you been smoking weed for?
I didn't start smoking weed till like the end of my senior year of high school, so.
So like 10 years. Wait, when did you graduate? How old are you?
13. So 9 years.
Oh, my 10-year reunion's coming up this year. Oh my god, I'm old. Anyway, how long have you been smoking? Long time. I feel like a lot of people did it in high school, right?
I was like
since,
really innocent.
Ninth grade probably. So like 20.
You were innocent.
I was like really innocent in high school.
2011, 2012,
When did you graduate?
2015.
You don't strike me as innocent.
Fresh 24.
I get that often,
Yeah,
but I really
because you're
was,
not
like,
innocent.
Probably not now.
You're not. I mean, I'm no angel either. I'm just saying.
I mean, yeah.
So
You don't have to pretend here.
we don't have to pretend. Earlier, you were talking about how like weed has a lot of benefits and stuff like that. What benefits does weed have? Why? Tell me right now why I should be smoking weed.
Well, your garage would look a lot nicer.
Why? Because I'd clean it up.
Yes.
It's a mess. You think you guys only see this part? Oh, turn the camera. It's a.
You don't want to.
I just got the whole garage redone, and there's just stuff in here that I don't know where to put it, so it's just chilling. Yeah, I never used to have like the drywall and stuff. Everything's redone.
Yeah, no. It looks
Yeah,
nice.
you just
It
need
looks
to
great.
make it look nice now.
I know. Well, I'm waiting for a nice summer day where I can just like throw stuff in, like a dumpster,
Oh.
like a rollaway. I know I didn't finish that sentence. All the way.
So I can just throw things
stuff
in.
and you looked at me.
And
like,
where?
all right. Anyway, so benefits. So you're saying that my garage would look nicer. Okay. What else does it do for me?
Relaxes you.
I like to be relaxed, but I feel like alcohol does that too.
No.
I don't know, something after a long day of work, coming and having a couple beers, kicking my feet up on the
Drinking
couch.
fermented things is not good for you.
What does that mean?
Like beers and wines, not good for you. If you're gonna drink something, it's better to drink like distilled things like vodka or tequila.
What's the word you just said?
Distilled?
Distilled
Oh, before
or
that.
fermented?
That.
Fermented, so like things that have like yeast and like mold and stuff in
Oh,
them.
beer was yeast
Beer.
mold?
No, but like there's different kind of
Oh, you don't mean like mold.
no like the kind of molds they like cook and you know what I'm talking about because they like mold with cheese like cheese molds. That's how
Yeah.
they age it. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
isn't that what like blue cheese is? Mm-hmm. That's why I don't like blue cheese. All right, what else were we saying?
Or do you want to talk? I mean,
Like
you want to talk
CBD
like
skincare?
I was gonna say, do you want to talk like CBD and skincare?
What is
Because that's also
Like
beneficial.
hemp and
is CBD weed?
they're different plants. CBD doesn't have THC in it.
That was the one that was legal before weed,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
And that's the one where people would say like you wouldn't get high, but you would just be like relaxed.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's really good for your skin. It's really good for hydrating your skin. It's really good for inflammation. So like acne,
Redness.
redness.
Smoking weed?
dryness. No. That's like
like
CBD,
CBD
products.
in your skincare products.
Oh, so like
Using
a face
skincare.
mask or something.
I
That
have
is
a
CBD.
CBD face
Yes.
face mist at home, like a toner that I spray on my face before I put all my products on.
And there's no weed in it. It doesn't get you high.
No.
No, it's not going to get you high.
So, but you said weed relaxes you, and then you said CBD relaxes you, but like, weed obviously makes you high.
You can, yes.
So, like, what is it, like?
The plants have something different with them. I should know this. My
Can you
ex-boyfriend's family used to grow it and do it, and I don't really know everything.
How do you explain being high? Is it like being drunk?
No.
Because being drunk feels good.
Being drunk, you're reckless. Like, being stoned, I don't understand why there's this huge thing about being stoned because, like, I'm sorry, but a drunk person is going to do a lot more damage than a high person.
I think that's probably true.
We can prove that.
You're probably right.
CBD is a phytocannabinoid. Mm-hmm. It's one of 113 identified cannabinoids in cannabis plants.
This is a very informative episode. I like this. I'm learning a lot. But a lot of big words. So when are we going to have the dispensaries? Do we know?
THC is the main psychoactive compound in cannabis that produces the high sensation. Both compound, it can be consumed by smoking cannabis. It's also available in oils, edibles, tinctures, capsules, and more. Both compounds interact with your body's endocannabinoid system, but they have very different effects. CBD doesn't cause the euphoric effects that occur with THC. Some people may prefer to use CBD because of the lack of side effects.
So let me ask you this.
CBD is helped to use with things like seizures, inflammation, pain, psychosis or mental disorders, nausea, migraines, depression, anxiety. THC is used to help with like pain, muscle spasms, glaucoma, insomnia, low appetite, nausea, and anxiety.
Low appetite makes sense. Munchies, like we were just saying. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know why it took them so long to legalize weed, because like I've been around people that are high as shit all the time, and they're nowhere near as bad as a drunk person, so I would agree with that. Mm-hmm. Wait, like polar opposites.
Also, when you get your pistol permit, like if you have your pistol permit, when dispensaries become legal, you can't go to the dispensaries because they will take your pistol permit away from you.
But that doesn't make sense, because if a pistol permit's legal and weed's illegal, why would they take it away?
Because New York sucks.
New York does suck. New York is terrible.
I hate it here. I can't wait to move.
Oh yeah, long story short, Brittany's on the weed train.
I'm on the weed train.
Yeah, but she's got a lot of weed content coming out.
Oh.
It's all over the place.
It's all over the place. Let's just love the weeds. Everyone should.
Maybe I'll try the weed now.
You should. It's legal now.
That is true.
So you're okay.
I think it should have been legal a long time ago, though.
Mm-hmm. It very well should have.
I don't know. I just feel weird about the whole thing about like losing like your. I love that focus. I guess you want to. I don't know, but then again, like
I focus when I'm high.
But if you're drunk too, you're still losing. Like you're like. I just feel like when you're drunk, you feel like you have superpowers. Kind of. Is that weird? Like, you know what I mean?
I'm more in touch with myself when I'm high. Mm-hmm. Like when I'm high.
What do you mean by that?
Aware. Self-aware.
I'm more self-aware. I understand like the signs my body's telling me. Like I understand myself. I understand my thoughts. Like I'm really big on energy. Like I can pick up people's energy.
Are you like the Long Island medium?
No. No.
Way different.
No. But like your body, if you're in touch with your body, when the universe is telling you something's bad, you can tell that it's bad. If like something's good or a good person is around you, you can tell that like they're good. So
I'm sorry, her chewing is just making me laugh. It's funny because you're like being very serious about something, and you just hear. No, keep doing it. It's funny. I like it. I had to smile, and you were so serious, and I just looked over and
I'm just out.
All right, I'm sorry. Keep going.
But when I'm high, I can feel that more.
So you can't feel that when you're sober?
No, I can, but like it's stronger. Like it's more. I don't know.
See, I feel like it's like.
Do you know what I'm saying? Can you explain it?
Well, tell me you're high without telling me you're high. She's over there. Oh, God. All right, sorry. I don't know. You probably lost your train of thought, right?
Wow.
You love the weed.
I love the weed. Wow. I'm here for it.
Imagine me being in a fight.
No.
Absolutely not. Yeah, but I can't think of a reason I'd ever want to fight. I've never been in a fight. I'm just not the type of person to be like, yo, dude, want to fight? Like, what does that prove? Okay, yeah, you're stronger than me, but you're still a fucking... loser. Like, I don't know. And what is that? What does this solve? What does a fight solve? Who knows? You can't tell me.
I've only been in one fight.
Did you win?
I don't know. I almost beat some fucking ass in the pizza shop on New Year's Eve. That was fun.
This year?
Yes.
Oh, please do tell.
Oh my god, it was.
Just
They
like
were
two-
fucking being arrogant
so
twats.
bad.
Is this a story you can tell?
Okay,
Yeah.
so oh yeah, of course. Nothing.
Do you know who the
happened.
people were?
Absolutely
No.
no idea. We were in
Oh.
Saratoga, so we went out in Saratoga.
This is New Year's
year.
like 2 weeks ago.
New
Yes.
Year's like 2 weeks ago.
Okay,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
recent. I haven't heard this. Okay.
And like normally, every time I go to
Saratoga?
every time I go to Saratoga, something bad happens. This time was going great. Brittany and I got there a little late, so at like
I forgot my
so
ID
at-
in Granville was at Alysha's and didn't realize it
so
until
at 11,
10:45.
yeah, like 10:45, 11 o'clock.
So you had to drive home at 10:45?
Oh, yeah.
The two of us did though. So then we left from her house, and so we got to Saratoga at like 12:30.
That's wicked late.
Everybody's fucking wasted at this
Annoying.
point.
It's already
annoying.
it's already the new year.
Yeah.
It's already the new year. So we get there, we're having a couple drinks, we have a couple shots. We
You didn't see the ball drop.
I know.
No.
We see some of her friends.
Yeah. We saw,
We
one
saw
of
some
my
of her friends. They
in
bought us a
college.
couple rounds, so that was nice. And so we went to 2 or 3 different bars, right?
Yeah. But there was
couple-
like crazy fucking cover fees, so we did not go to certain ones. Like the good ones had huge covers.
Massive. I'm not paying $40. And I don't know if they're just rumors or not, but like I'm not paying $40
Yeah.
to go to a bar on New
I would
Year's Eve.
never pay $40 to go
Absolutely
to
not.
any bar on
So,
any day. I don't care if
We
it's my
hopped
birthday.
around bar to bar, and then Brittany had
fucking
driven her
hungry.
Jeep there, and they have a brand new parking garage down, like, do you know where the Saratoga Center is? Right when you
Yeah,
get into town?
that's where my problem was.
There's a parking garage, like, right below that now.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
far,
really
though.
nice.
Isn't that far from Caroline
Far
Street?
from Caroline Street.
No.
I always go to the one by Henry's. Is that what it's called, Henry's?
I don't know. Either way, it's really close. And we parked there because it's, like, safe. There's a gate, so, like, Britt's Jeep would be fine if we left it there overnight. So my mom and her boyfriend came and picked us up. But it was going to be a little while till they were there. I checked their location. They were near, like, exit 17. I was like, we got time. Let's get pizza.
Oh, here comes the
We're
fight.
not that drunk, but, like, let's get pizza. Like, I'm hungry. We've had a long night. Like,
Yeah.
we smoked a bunch on the way. So, like, might as well get pizza. So, what pizza place did we go to?
I don't know.
Oh, you guys were together.
Yes.
It's the one on Caroline Street.
DeAndrea's?
No.
No.
Pizza 7?
Other side. Other road.
It's, like, up
Right
past,
next
like,
to-
Soundboard and shit.
Esperano's?
Is that Esperantos
Yes.
with the
The
Doughboys?
Doughboys, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a place with the Doughboys. Okay, so
They're called O-Boys now. They
Oh.
changed it.
We walk up and there's just enough room for Brittany and I to sneak in, like with the way the line is, like it's packed. They have inside seating now again, so like there's people at like all the little tables like smushed in, like drunk eating their fucking pizza. So we like hurry up and we shut the door behind us, and then like a girl walks up behind us, and instead of just like coming in and shutting the door, she like holds the door open, and like there's no room for her and her friends to come in. It's like her and like what?
There's like
five or
guys.
6 other people.
Oh, so this door's wide open.
Yeah.
The cold is coming in.
And I was like, "Yo, can you shut that? Like, it's really fun. It's
How
really-"
did
Not
you
only
How
that-
did you say it though?
No, literally just
I literally
like that.
was like, "Can you please shut the door? Like, it's really cold. Like, there's not even going to be room."
So you were nice.
Yeah, I was like, "There's really like not even going to be room for you and your friends to like squish in here. Like, there's kind of like we're squished. Like, could you please close the door?" Like, Britt and I didn't wear coats. We left them in the car because like I don't want to care. On top of having to deal with cover fees and a bunch of people, I don't want to carry my coat and potentially.
You can't be a
lose
thought
it.
and wear a coat, you know.
Correct.
Hoes
Hoes
don't get cold, but like
Castleton motto, literally, me and my friends used to walk down the streets of Castleton and say, "It's fine, hoes don't get cold."
Didn't I go to Castleton with you once? Didn't we go for like a soccer game or something or a football
Yeah,
game?
football game.
Yeah, I think it was me, you, Ethan, and Noah.
Yeah. Shocker.
So
Good
normally
old
Lish
days.
wouldn't get cold, but like she was a little overtired and like ready to get home.
Yeah.
So you weren't thoughtless right
And
now.
chilly.
We hadn't drank enough for
We hadn't
anything
drank
exciting
enough
to
for
be
anything
happening.
exciting. Yeah.
What time was this?
Like 1:30.
1:30.
So you've been there for an hour.
Yeah.
Getting late. Getting late.
All right, so you
We
tell the
had,
girl to
And
close
this
the door.
girl pretty much was like, no. And I was like, please, like it's freezing. So she waits for her friends to come up. I don't even remember what started it. They just like started antagonizing me pretty much. Like
And then at that
I
point,
nicely asked your friend to shut the door. I wasn't rude.
and not only that, but like it's disrespectful to an establishment that like
pays
Yeah.
to keep heat on during the middle of the fucking winter.
don't sit there and hold a door.
Anyways,
open.
so
I love girls. This is great. Keep going.
this bitch and her fucking dumbass
Oh, this
fucking
bitch.
small dick fucking friends were like, you have a small brain. And I was like, wait,
huh?
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know.
you're
No.
You got me fucking swinging.
You got me swinging.
You got me swinging. Because I
Not
was
sure.
about to start swinging in this fucking pizza joint. Because I'm like, what do you mean I have a small brain? Because I politely asked your friend if she could shut the door. And instead of just shutting it because it's -5 degrees outside, she decided to keep it open.
Weird.
So you got pissed.
So I got pissed. And, like, I was polite about it. And, like, firm. And, like, stern with, like, my delivery. And then I would turn around and Brittany and I would talk. And they were right behind us.
And they would just start talking
And, like,
shit.
listen, I'm fucking blonde. I might be stupid sometimes, but I'm not fucking Helen Keller. I'm not fucking deaf. I can fucking hear you with my own 2 ears, and I can hear you continuously saying, oh, small brain. So I literally would fucking whip around, split second every time I heard it, and I'd be like, oh my God, you're literally still talking about that. Like,
It
you
went on forever.
literally have nothing else better to do but continue. Like, why are you talking? And then at
It was
one
like
point,
15 minutes.
And then at one point, this girl tried to make a comment about like how she like taught like kindergartners or something, and how like she was trying to compare that to like this interaction. And I was like, okay. I literally got in the car and looked at my mom, and I was like, listen, these people have never seen a pretty person in their fucking life. I don't blame them. Their cousins look like they literally look like they fuck their cousins. Their parents might be cousins. I'm not sure. So like, I'm not that mad about it. If you want to keep saying I have a small brain, go ahead.
Hair flip and all.
I woke up. At least I woke up like this.
The hair flip.
The hair flip.
Oh, I was so mad. Ask
It was
Brittany.
so
I
annoying.
called my mom. I'm literally almost on the ground of this establishment. I'm calling my mom and telling her, if you don't get here in the next 30 fucking
I'm getting
seconds,
arrested.
I am catching a motherfucking charge. I'm about to slam this bitch's head off the fucking corner of the wall, and I'm gonna go to jail.
I love Angry Liz. This is great.
I just couldn't.
Her expressions are the best.
When I tell you, I had to whip around to these people like 5 or 6 times because
went
they
on
were
for
still.
15,
It went
20
on for
minutes.
like the entirety of when we stood in line.
My favorite thing about the like past paragraph that you just said was like when you were like when you got in the car after you do a little hair flip and you're like, I'm not mad about it. And then like your next sentence was, I was so mad. You were pissed.
Oh, it made me it was so bad. I was like, Brittany, I'm so sorry we can't. I was like, I fucking told you I can't go anywhere without bad things happening.
I love how you guys are. These guys are literally drinking half gallons of lemonade.
This is the Garage Boozing Podcast.
If a girl,
Woof!
if a girl ever tried to even touch my asshole, I would knock her out. Not a fan.
On the receiving end, it's great.
Yeah, but like, again, Chase edits out. A girl's asshole is a lot different than a guy's asshole.
Oh,
No, we can talk about this. Let's talk about this because men's G-spot is in their asshole, Chase. So actually, you would like it scientifically if it happened. I've never done that. I don't want to do that. Not interested in that. But scientifically, you would love it.
All right, so I edited out a little part before this, so I'm catching guys up to speed now. We're talking about guys getting their ass eaten. You hear my voice crack? Ass eaten, I said. Guys getting their ass eaten, which I just said I would never, ever, ever, ever allow that in my life.
And we would never, ever.
But I also
ever
said
do-
that too until someone did it to me, and then I was like,
Yeah, but
this
like
isn't that bad.
I think it's different for you guys.
But no, Chase.
A guy's butthole.
Look it up right now. Look it up right now.
Okay, I
A
get
men's
it.
G-spot is in their asshole.
Sure.
If somebody did that, you would like it.
But I don't want to like it. I don't want
If
that.
someone was fingers deep in your fucking ass licking your taint, you would like it.
I wouldn't let them do that. I don't think I would like that. That's just like
No, I'm just saying.
I've
though.
had this conversation before, and like a guy's ass crack is a jungle, and a woman's ass crack is not.
Because we get it waxed.
Right, and no guy is gonna go out and get their ass waxed. I mean, then again, I might be surprised, but like, I'm not a very hairy person, so luckily, like, it's not that much
You
of a jungle
wouldn't
for
get
me.
your ass waxed.
Yeah, it's more of like more of a backyard for me, but like, still at the same time, like, I don't know, gross. I just think it'd be very uncomfortable, and I don't know. A lot of my
You want to
friends.
know what's uncomfortable?
What?
Getting waxed as a girl. Mm-hmm. So,
Okay, so hold that thought for a second,
okay.
because I'm gonna get back to that.
Okay.
But no, like just being a guy and like.
I know guys that like it.
I know, me too, and it just I can't ever picture myself.
Mind-boggling.
I can't picture myself ever being in a position where like
You'd say, hey, honey, lick my ass.
I would never ask that first of all, and if she ever went that direction, I'd probably say no. So like I don't know. Blah.
Blah, blah.
Yeah, mind-boggling, but I can see where you guys would like it. because I feel like a woman's a lot cleaner than a man in that field. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. I'm not. Yeah, so like,
Because we get waxed.
right, but like the guys,
Or you
I mean,
should.
the guys that just allow that, savages, man. Like,
They're in touch
then you
with their
get-
sexual side.
and then you say there's a G-spot in there, sure, but I never want it to be found. I don't ever want it to be discovered. I don't want it to be touched. And like, my mission in life is to make sure that nobody ever goes near that region.
Oh,
But what were you saying before that? I said hold that thought.
talking about getting waxed.
Oh yeah. So this is like a complete 180 from what we were just talking about, but like,
Yes.
I can't picture like, oh, girls are animals. Like you just fucking sit and like lay down.
Spread eagle.
Oh, you do.
Like
so
I
like,
lay on a table and I butterfly my legs.
and the girl like just sees your whole hoo ha. Mm-hmm. Hoo ha. I said that because my mom always called it a hoo ha when I was a kid. And I, what else?
What's
did I say?
your mom's
Vagina?
name?
Kevin.
Kevin. That's my dad's name.
That's my
Really?
dad's name.
Wait, what?
We all have a parent
Okay,
named
so
Kevin.
my-
Wait, your dad's name is Kevin?
Yes.
Dad?
Yeah, you know my dad's name is Kevin. We've
Yeah,
talked
no,
about
I'm
this
talking to
before.
her though. I didn't know her dad's name.
We
was
talked
Kevin.
about this when you told me that your mom's name
So
was Kevin.
my
I was
dad's
dumb.
name is Kevin. My best friend's name is Kevin, and then the guy that works on my car's name is Kevin too.
My dad's name is Kevin and my ex-boyfriend's name is Devin.
And my mom's name is Kevin.
Kevin.
I should have been Kevin Jr. Why did you guys name me Chase? What the fuck? All right. Okay, we're talking about waxing. So you literally lay spread eagle, and they can see your whole vagina and everything. Mm-hmm. Isn't that weird?
I don't really give a fuck.
You're-
I'm very open and I don't give a shit.
Oh, you guys also go to like the gyno too, don't
I was
girls
gonna
do
say
that?
there's been countless men down there who don't even know what they're doing. At least this one does kind of know what she's doing.
Yeah.
Wow.
They know what not to do.
Gyno. Isn't that weird?
Gyno?
No.
Yeah.
No, because they just chat it up and they fucking do it all day, every day, so it's not weird for them.
I don't
Who
give a
the
shit.
fuck wakes up in the morning and is like, I want to be a gynecologist?
I don't know. Weird.
What a weird profession.
I know.
And for some reason, it's mostly women. Well, thankfully, it's mostly women. Like I.
That's
like that.
good, because the guy that wakes up and says, I want to be a gynecologist, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's weird.
My mom had a male gynecologist for a long time.
Have you ever had a guy
Mine-
gynecologist?
mom too.
A guy
No.
gynecologist? Absolutely not, because we're in the day and age where people our age are becoming doctors and shit, and I don't want some hot man looking at my fucking snatch.
Why not?
No.
Because they gotta shove the fucking spectacle in you and crank it open, look at your cervix, poke around in there with their fingers.
Feel it?
Did it-
Yeah.
They go in there with their fingers?
Yes.
Ah!
I think it's only
Have you ever had a vaginal ultrasound? That's
a
interesting.
couple.
Isn't that when you're pregnant?
No.
No.
Not
No,
always. You
they
can get-
lube up the wand and they shove it in you.
and then show you on a screen. I was told
Does
the
it
other
feel
day
good?
when I had one. No.
Well, usually when things are put up there, it feels good, right?
No.
No.
And you're
Only when
also
it's-
sitting there freezing open on a fucking table.
Yeah,
Like
it's very like
girls,
exposing.
yeah.
So only when it's a penis, it feels good.
Not even.
Oh, wow, girls are savages. They fake it.
They fake it a lot.
Sometimes.
Anyways,
I hate women.
me too. Well, they showed me the other day on the screen when I was there getting mine. They go, Brittany, you have the biggest bladder I've seen.
What does that mean?
Interesting.
I don't know because I pee like every 20 fucking minutes, so I don't understand how I have big.
Do you drink a lot of water?
Yeah, I've been really bad.
Keep
about
my
it lately.
hydrant jug.
So do they literally like fucking
I was
like
telling
stick clamps
myself
in there
I
and
wanted
just like
to drink this by the time I got home from New Hampshire.
So when I got my IUD in, normally they would
what
use
the fuck is that?
an IUD is an intrauterine device. So it's like a little. It kind of looks like a little tree. It's like a little T, and they stick it into your cervix and your.
Why is that in there?
It's birth control.
So I don't get pregnant.
Oh, what?
It's birth control. Anyway, so I got
What?
Yeah, I got it.
You've never heard of that?
No.
I got it in like 2019. So
But
it's
they
been
have
like
the ones in your arm.
it's been like 3 years. So when
Is it permanent?
No.
You have it in for 3 to 5 years,
Let me
depending
get to
on
that.
the thing.
I got a Marina, which lasts for 7.
There's a thing in your vagina that prevents pregnancy?
My
What?
cervix.
A
My
cervix.
cervix.
It's, like,
So they
way
put
up
it in
there.
your cervix, and then the skin, like the tissue, grows around it and holds it in.
This is disgusting.
Oh, they do all of this. You don't get any anesthesia. You don't get any numbing agent. They
You're
literally
crazy.
They crank you open with the thing they use for an exam, 2 times the size of what they normally would. She told me 2 times the size of what they normally would. They scrape your cervix to clean it and test it, make sure there's no cervical cancer or anything. Because I got a pap smear at the same time, and then they fucking shove that bitch in there, and they're like, "Oh, it'll feel like a cramp." It literally,
it's terrible.
It was about as painful as when I had an abortion at like 8 weeks pregnant. It was fucking terrible. It was right after that because that's the best time to do it. because your cervix is like nice and wide and like dilated, but it was so fucking painful. I remember sitting in the chair and crying, and the nurse like held my hand, and I was like, I told my mom I wanted her to come because like I wanted my mom to go with me so bad, and she couldn't take any time off from work, and she felt horrible after that. But yeah, literally just so I can get nutted in.
I'm
Can
not
I
on
keep
birth
that in?
control.
Are you sure? Like, I can keep the whole thing in? That was... I love Alysha. Alysha's such a savage. Holy... I had to cover my mouth because, like, I didn't know whether to smile or frown, or, like, I was like, oh, my God. But are you sure I can keep that in? What an animal.
I'm not on birth control.
I love it. I did not know that they had a device that you could stick in your vagina. So is it like a net for the cum, or, like...
No, it's...
No,
They also
Don't show
have
me a
ones you can
picture.
no, it literally looks like a T. It's like...
How
it
far
goes
up...
up in a straight line, and then once it gets to where it is, the arms like fold out.
How far do you have to go up to the vagina to, like, get to the
the
cervix?
cervix.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh,
And it's
that
got the
is-
little strings. They put it in with the strings in it full length and then cut the strings. So one time oh my God, this is nasty. One time I went for a checkup and there was a male pube. It had to have been a male pube because I don't got long fucking pube. There was a male pube stuck in one of the fucking, and she had to cut it off and like cut it down. And she was like, "It's a good thing you came in. That could have caused infection." I was like, "What the fuck?" A pube, a dog. I could have been a dog hair. I don't know because I had dogs at the time with long hair. So like,
How
I
the
don't-
fuck would a dog hair get in your vagina?
Oh, I mean, technically, Chase, you sleep with your dogs.
You sleep
If
with your
sleep
dogs.
naked.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I do sleep naked. You remember that? I love that. I do sleep naked. I'm an avid naked sleeper.
Same.
Hey, who doesn't sleep naked? I feel like it's more normal.
Oh, okay, it shows you.
So how far up your vagina is that until that, like...
This is your uterus.
Yeah, so don't you have to go through the vagina to get there?
Yeah,
So how far are these guys, like, going with that thing?
it's up there.
Yeah, it's up there. My
sounds-
ex-boyfriend hit it one time.
Ah!
Yeah, it
That
was not
sounds bad.
fun.
Was it painful for him?
It's painful for
Who cares
for
about
both
for him?
parties.
For
Dude.
her, it was.
The body of a female just blows my
It
mind.
didn't feel good.
They also have ones you can put in your arm.
Yeah, I've heard of that one. That's
Oh,
and
I
the
remember Caitlin used to have one of those.
there's a
I don't
shot
know
you can
if
get
she
in your
has
ass too, I guess.
Yeah.
Birth
I don't know.
control's crazy.
Birth control sucks.
They have it for men
ruined
now.
my life.
Why?
Well, I was on it. My mom put me on it at like 14, 13.
Don't they do that when you're younger to, like, for your periods or something?
No, my mom put me on it because
You were a whore.
No, my aunt had a kid
I
at
fucking
15,
hate you.
and my mom was like, "You're not gonna get pregnant
What'd
at
you
15
say?
like my aunt or my mom's sister had a kid at 15." So she was like, "You're not gonna be like her." R.I.P. But my aunt's dead.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to like laugh, but like, what the fuck? I'm like, wait, R.I.P. to what? You're like, oh yeah, my aunt, she's fucking dead.
Actually,
Brittany's sober.
I need to go home now.
now.
Someone bring me home. Bring me
You
home.
are home.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I
When are you gonna get a soundboard? Is the real question.
That is a soundboard, dummy.
But where are like your TikTok sounds? Oh no.
Oh,
no.
I'll do that right now. Ready?
Oh,
Watch. That's one of my.
no,
that,
no,
I had that
Is it
saved.
really?
Yeah, watch. Ready? Just kidding. You're excited. You're like, let's hear it.
You piece of shit.
No, I do. It's funny because this thing has like 13 sound effects, but
And
like
none of them are TikTok sounds.
no, but I
He
can.
probably doesn't know how to use it.
Yeah, I don't know how to use it. I just know how to plug the microphones in.
Just
and
press
then,
the button. Press one of the buttons.
No, because I have to get them from my computer onto there, and it's very
Time-consuming?
intricate how to do
Intricate.
it. Intricate.
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 Oh my
Intricate.
fucking god.
What does that mean? Like advanced, right?
Intricate means like
You have to be really smart to
Detailed.
do it. Yeah, it's intricate.
a mandala. A mandala is
Mandela effect. Mandela effect.
Yeah, sure.
That's like when you see like you know those things that are like Cheez-Its and like Cheez-It. It's not Cheez-Its, it's Cheez-It. I like your nose piercing. I want to get my nose pierced.
Oh god.
I'm
I have
kidding. I
two.
would never. You do have two. You guys like my beard? This is my COVID beard. I haven't shaved in a week, and this is all I have.
Do you have to shave it for tomorrow for work?
No, because I have a mask. It covers my whole
Oh.
fucking thing
You
anyway.
can't have facial hair at work.
You can.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, but like I have a mask anyway, so like my fucking shitty facial hair. Everyone's like, yeah, grow it out, grow it out. So I'm like, you know, fuck it. I'm just gonna see what happens. But it sucks. Like it connects here, doesn't connect here. I have the worst facial hair ever. But my dad could never grow a beard till he was like 35. So like maybe I'll get there. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna see what happens.
Get some eyelash serum and rub it in.
No, I'm gonna get like a Sharpie marker and just go like this.
I'll exfoliate really deep for
Would
your
you
facial on Tuesday.
Would you ever date a coworker?
Have I fucked a coworker? Yes.
No, date. Date.
That's why I work for myself.
I mean, I've dated a coworker in the past, but like, I don't know.
How was it?
Never works out, does it?
Never works out.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no, it's just weird because like I don't like seeing the person. That
I don't like. That's too much.
I wouldn't be able to handle like.
I'd punch him.
Yeah, like I just feel like it's too much. Like
where's your separation?
Yeah, like I would like to go to work and like do my thing and like
where's your time by yourself?
Focus on work, and then come home later in the day and see my significant
Like
other.
maybe work for the same company in different departments away from each other, but still I feel like that's a lot.
I'd rather not work in the same building.
Yeah.
I
feel like I don't know. I'm also a very independent person. I like my space. I like my time away.
You don't need no man.
I don't. Let's be honest.
Love that. Men are trash.
Men are stupid.
So are girls.
And
girls
I
are
don't
so
respect
dumb.
them.
Take that back.
Do you know where I'm going with this?
I feel like I've heard that before.
Dumb and they don't reach.
Yeah, what is that? That's like a
Show me your
TikTok
genitals.
sound.
Yes.
No, it's not. It's an
an old
school
YouTube video. Yeah,
Oh, but
show
they
me
fuck-
your
they
genitals.
fucking
Your genitals.
They
Yeah.
turned it into a TikTok sound. I love that. They turned everything
Yeah.
into a fucking TikTok sound.
And then he
Love
also had
TikTok.
the one about guns. He had a guns video.
Remember shoes?
Shows.
Oh my god, shoes. Let's get some shoes. Let's party. Oh yeah, so this conversation went all over the place. I don't even know how I'm going to edit this, but I'm just going to figure it out. But yeah, season 2's a go. Guys, thank you so much for coming back once again on the Garage Boozing Podcast. I know
I'm
you guys will both be
excited.
back soon. Me too, actually, because that conversation went all over the place. I can't wait to edit it. But yeah, with all that being said, we'll see you nerds next week. Next.
Take your Invisalign out, Chase.
Bye, nerds.
Yeah, fuck you guys. We'll see you next week.
Hey, nerds, please don't forget the #1 way to support the brand. Buy some merch. We've got hats, hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, and it's all available to you at www.garageboozing.net/shop. And don't forget to follow on all your favorite social media accounts as well as YouTube at Garage Boozing. And of course, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, whatever the button may be, to the Garage Boozing Podcast on your favorite podcast platforms so you can be notified as soon as a new episode is released.